Tom Kelley, Creative Confidence, Unleashing the Creative Potential Within Us All. Dive into the world of creativity and unleash your untapped potential with a creative confidence. Unleashing the Creative Potential Within Us All by Tom Kelley. This book seeks to bust the myth that creativity is limited to artists, revealing how everyone possesses innate creative capabilities. You'll learn how to redefine creativity, identify your hidden potential, and train your creative muscles to generate innovative solutions. Discover fascinating stories of individuals triumphing over challenges by embracing a creative mindset, and understand the role of creativity in business, personal growth, and happiness.
Unleashing your inner creativity. Creativity isn't solely expressed in fine arts, it encompasses various aspects of life, even analytical work. This broader definition proves everyone possesses creativity, like a muscle that can be trained and strengthened. Opening up to creativity leads to innovative solutions to problems that make a difference, such as improving the experiences of children in MRI machines. Creativity is often associated with traditional artistic pursuits like painting, sculpture, or music composition, but it extends far beyond that realm. At its core, creativity is the use of imagination to create something new in any field. This realization lets us recognize the innovativeness displayed by CEOs, computer programmers, and other analytical minds. From devising novel web interfaces to groundbreaking business strategies, these individuals exhibit their creative abilities. With this inclusive understanding of creativity, it becomes clear that everyone has the potential to be creative. Think back to your childhood. Most people can find memories of finger painting, getting lost in imaginative play, or building makeshift forts. These activities demonstrate creativity, and while it may seem to fade as we mature, it never truly disappears. The good news is that it's never too late to tap into and enhance your creativity. Consider your creativity as a muscle you can train and develop. It might take some effort, but it will become stronger in time. Take the example of an MRI technician, Doug Dietz, who sought ways to make children comfortable during their intimidating scans. By exercising his creative muscle, he came up with an inventive solution. Instead of keeping the clinical appearance, he transformed the MRI machines into visually appealing, adventurous structures like pirate ships or UFOs. This made the scanning process an exciting adventure for children instead of a daunting ordeal. So remember, whether you're an artist or an analyst, you too can unlock the power of your creative potential. Debunking creativity myths. Throughout history, society has largely considered creativity as a domain of the artistic types and dismissed its value in traditional work environments. However, this mindset has begun to change. Modern businesses have recognized the need for creative solutions in navigating complex problems that arise in the world of global commerce. Embracing and nurturing innovative thinking has become crucial to forging the path to success. The time has come to rediscover and cultivate our own creativity. Far too often, we have heard or believed that creativity is reserved for artistic individuals, those who paint, sing, or dance their way through life. This common misconception has led us to underestimate the value of creativity in traditional professions, like medicine or law. We have been conditioned to believe that it is unnecessary, or even irresponsible, for such professionals to think creatively or improvise. This societal underestimation of creativity can be traced back to our classrooms, where rationality is prioritized over imagination, and children are encouraged to follow rigid rules rather than explore their own creative processes. Paul McCartney, for example, was advised to pursue a safe career in his youth instead of pursuing music. Thankfully, he ignored that advice, becoming a key part of history's most successful band. Recent times, however, have signaled a shift in mindset as businesses increasingly recognize the importance of creative problem-solving. They now understand that innovative solutions can steer them through the complexities of the global market, fostering growth and success. This realization is supported by contemporary research, such as an IBM survey revealing that over 1,500 CEOs regard creativity as the most critical leadership skill in an evolving commercial landscape. As this new recognition of creativity's power emerges, it is vital that we all rediscover and nurture our own creative capacities, regardless of our chosen professions. By fostering our innate innovative abilities, we can collectively redefine what success looks like in the modern world and enact transformative change in our respective fields. Unleashing your creative potential. Embrace the idea that everyone has a creative muscle waiting to be exercised. A key to unlocking your creative potential is adopting a growth mindset, which can change your perception of yourself and the world, empowering you to innovate. To foster this mindset, create a roadmap that outlines different techniques to help build your creative abilities. One example is design thinking, a method that focuses on identifying human needs and generating solutions through a designer's perspective. By learning from real-life situations and experimenting with various approaches, you can discover and implement the most effective solutions, uncovering your true creative powers. Embracing failure for success. Stumbling on the way to our goals can lead to doubt and the urge to quit. However, it's important to remember that even the most successful creative geniuses like Mozart and Thomas Edison faced numerous failures, but ultimately overcame them. In fact, they leveraged their setbacks to learn and make improvements. Aspiring to be like Edison, one should remember, a failure is only a failure if we don't learn from it. Surprisingly, initial success might actually hinder long-term achievements, as it is the early failures that expose flaws in our products or ideas, allowing us to refine and strengthen them. Take the Wright brothers as an example. They used hundreds of unsuccessful attempts to perfect their airplane design. Without embracing failure as a tool for improvement, they might have never achieved their historic feat. Unleash creativity through experience. Don't wait for inspiration, instead, gain it through new experiences. Travel and exposure to different environments can bring new ideas and solutions. Embrace a traveler's mindset and ask, why, to understand people's behaviors and find innovative ways to improve products and services. New experiences play a crucial role in how we perceive the world and generate fresh ideas. For instance, two students were given the task of finding ways to reduce child mortality. After conducting initial online research, they discovered that the most effective approach was to visit the countries and hospitals where the issue was most severe. By traveling and engaging with the problem directly, they created a low-cost, life-saving sleeping pouch equipped with a built-in heating pad that protected countless children from hypothermia in remote, harsh environments. However, not everyone can afford to globetrot for inspiration. To overcome this limitation, adopt the mindset of a traveler. See even the most mundane or familiar tasks and environments with new eyes. Continually ask, why, and delve into the underlying reasons behind people's behaviors and product usage. This approach will provide insights into how you can improve upon existing designs and concepts for better outcomes. Take, for example, the continued use of landline phones. Many people use them simply out of habit, not because they are more practical than modern alternatives. Instead of attempting to persuade individuals with flashy new gadgets that may not resonate with them, you could focus on creating or marketing mobile devices tailored to a more conservative mindset regarding technology. In conclusion, unleash your creativity by seeking out new experiences, exploring fresh perspectives, and questioning the status quo. By doing so, you'll be better equipped to come up with innovative solutions to pressing challenges and enhance the world around you. Unleashing creativity through teamwork. Contrary to the popular image of the solitary creative genius, innovation is actually best achieved through teamwork. Working in a group lowers stress levels and provides a more relaxed environment, allowing creativity to flow. Moreover, collaborating with others increases the pool of ideas and fosters reciprocal inspiration, resulting in a higher creative output. One example of this approach can be seen at the consulting firm IDEO, where a wall-sized blackboard facilitates the sharing of ideas, questions, and quotes to spark inspiration. So, don't be afraid to accept help, as even the smallest inspiration can unleash a torrent of creativity. We often imagine creative masterminds as solitary figures, tirelessly crafting their brilliant ideas in seclusion. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Teamwork is the real driving force behind innovation. Let's explore why. When you work in a group, your stress is shared, and you're able to maintain a relaxed mindset. We've all experienced the frustration of a blank mind during a crucial project, often brought on by overwhelming stress. Sharing the innovative process with a team creates an environment that's much more conducive to creativity. Additionally, collaborating with others elevates your creative output. Brainstorming with teammates allows your mind to explore new avenues, and when you're stuck, their input can generate fresh insights. A team multiplies the number of ideas in circulation, creating a cycle of inspiration where everyone's contributions fuel each other's creativity. This means you're not solely relying on your own pool of ideas, which can expose you to better alternatives. A prime example of these principles at work is at the consulting firm IDEO. To optimize inspiration, they installed a wall-sized blackboard for team members to jot down their ideas, questions, or quotes. This collaborative approach has proven to be far more advantageous than sticking with the typical lone genius strategy. So, next time you're searching for that creative spark, remember to tap into the power of teamwork. Even the smallest bit of inspiration from others can break down barriers, unleashing your full creative potential. Close the knowing-doing gap. Many opportunities pass us by because we're too scared to take action. The knowing-doing gap can be narrowed by changing your mindset from, "I should probably do this," to, "I will do this." When you take charge of your life, you'll have no regrets, even if you don't succeed, because you'll know you tried. Just like John Keefe, who created a simple, helpful solution from a mindset of action, you too can use creativity to improve your personal and professional life. How often have you hesitated to take action, like applying for a new job or talking to an intriguing stranger, out of fear? We frequently recognize what we should do, but simply don't do it. This inability to close the gap between knowing and doing occurs in personal life as well as in business. For instance, in the 1990s, Kodak's innovation team understood that digital photography would shape the future, but they were too afraid to adjust their strategy, leading to Kodak's market decline. Fortunately, we can overcome this paralysis and seize opportunities. It all begins with a mindset shift from thinking, "I know I should probably do this," to confidently saying, "I will do this." Taking control of your life and embracing opportunities, even when they don't yield successful outcomes, ensures you have no regrets. At least you tried, which is better than making the mistake of not trying at all and never learning. Take John Keefe as an example. He was an editor at a Manhattan radio station who heard a coworker's concerns about her elderly mother waiting too long for a bus in the cold. Keefe believed there must be a solution and didn't hesitate to act. He developed a hack to access the transit authority's website, which monitored buses and provided a phone number for users to hear how many stops away a bus was. This innovative solution took less than a day to create, proving the power of combining creativity with a proactive mindset. Embracing action and creativity can revolutionize both your personal and professional life. Don't let fear or hesitation hold you back. Close the knowing-doing gap for a more fulfilling and rewarding life. Balancing money and passion. When faced with choosing between pursuing a passion or securing a high-paying job, finding the right balance for personal satisfaction is crucial. Both monetary security and following your heart are important aspects of living a fulfilling life. By daring to be creative and committing time and effort, you can achieve a harmonious equilibrium between financial stability and personal happiness. In an ideal world, one would be able to secure a well-paying job that aligns with their passions. But, life rarely presents us with the perfect blend of financial security and soul-satisfying work. The age-old question of whether to prioritize money or passion begs an answer, as illustrated by Tom Kelley's experience when he decided to work with his brother David at design and innovation firm IDEO rather than returning to a higher-paying management consulting role. At first glance, a high-paying job may appear to bring happiness in the long run. But what if this job demands sacrificing precious moments like weekends, holidays, and birthdays? This realization prompts a reevaluation of priorities. Maybe money isn't everything after all. On the flip side, if you were to pursue your passion without concern for financial stability, the satisfaction from fulfilling work might come at a significant cost. Failing to pay rent or relying on social services could quickly erode any happiness you initially gained from following your heart. So, how can you strike a balance between these two conflicting priorities? The answer lies in daring to be creative and striving for a comfortable equilibrium. Finding ways to incorporate your passion into your life while ensuring financial security might take considerable time and effort. However, investing in this pursuit will ultimately lead to a happier, more fulfilled life. Embracing both your passions and the need for monetary stability does not require choosing one path over another. Instead, it's about recognizing the importance of each in your life and working towards a balance that satisfies all your needs. Unleash creativity for happiness. Embracing creativity and innovation is a powerful way to boost happiness and success in both your professional and personal life. At work, innovation and engagement make you valuable to employers, leading to recognition and exciting challenges. Companies value those who bring fresh ideas, elevating projects. People who enhance their creative potential often report significant improvements in their careers, enabling them to take on surprising and inspiring tasks. In your personal life, adopting a creative outlook breathes new life into mundane routines, helping you appreciate life's small wonders and find joy in simple experiences. By actively nurturing your creative spirit, you take charge of your life, transforming everyday tasks into adventures and building a life that continually inspires and motivates you. So, go ahead and seize your creative potential, forge the path to happiness.
In conclusion, creative confidence underlines that creativity is not an exclusive realm for artists. With a broader understanding of creativity, anyone can rediscover their creative muscle and apply it to a wide range of personal and professional situations. Train and strengthen your creative abilities with strategies like design thinking and adopting a growth mindset. Harness the power of teamwork, learn from failures, and expand your horizons with new experiences. Remember, balancing one's passion and financial opportunities may require creative thinking, but the resulting personal and professional happiness is truly rewarding. It's time to unleash your creative confidence and unlock a world of exciting possibilities.